To assess the relative success of a player's career, it's generally useless to consult the PGA Tour's career money list. Jack Nicklaus' ranking of 346th all-time with $5,734,031 does not make sense. Even if Tiger Woods' $120+ million fortune makes sense for him to be at the top. Even still, receiving $10 million without winning indicates that you have some experience and aptitude. Missing cuts and doing T48 each week won't get you there. Here's a tip of the hat to these 10 men who have succeeded by being only marginally better than crushingly average. Before we start our list, subscribe to our channel for more. Number 10. Alex Noren. How did he reach $10 million? Noren finished T37 at the Congaree Golf Club in his 137th PGA Tour start, the 2022 CJ Cup, to join the exclusive $10 million and no-win club as the 14th player. Of course, the Swede has had success in his professional career. He played on the 2018 European Ryder Cup winning squad and has won 10 events on the DP World Tour. Close calls. Noren led the 2018 Farmers Insurance Open going into the final round, shot a final round 73 at the Torrey Pines South, and advanced to a three-man playoff with Jason Day and Ryan Palmer. Day and Noren played 4 more holes after Palmer was bounced on the first extra hole before being compelled to return on Monday to settle the score due to darkness. At that point, the Australian won the match by making a birdie on the 6th extra hole with Noren made a bogey. Noren lost to Quigley by 1 point and came in second place at the 2022 Barracuda Championship. Number 9. Brett Quigley. How did he reach $10 million? He had 10 top 10 finishes in 2006, which put him 20th in terms of money. In his whole career, Quigley finished 5th 5 times, including 3 times in 2009. Close calls. At the 2009 Puerto Rico Open, shot 67 to finish 1 shot behind the Michael Bradley. A week later, at the Transition Championship, Retief Goosen defeated her by the same margin. He shared the 54-hole lead at the US Bank Championship at the Milwaukee in 2004, but Carlos Franco defeated him by 2 strokes. Given that he never shot worse than 69 in each of his 5 runner-up performances, Quigley never truly gave one away. Quigley won on the PGA Tour Champions in February, 4 months after turning 50. Number 8. Byeong Hun An. How did he reach $10 million? At the opening PGA Tour event of the 2022 and 2023 season, An, the youngest US amateur champion in history after winning at the Southern Hills at a 17-year-old in 2009, became a member of this disgraceful club. An made his comeback to the tour in 2021 after losing his card, and his T4 finish at the 40net Championship in Napa, California, helped him surpass the $10 million milestone. An has 3 second-place finishes and 149 career starts before making a comeback in the fall of the 2022. They featured a defeat in the 2019 Memorial 3-man playoff, which Bryson DeChambeau won over An and Kyle Stanley. A few weeks later, An and Dustin Johnson were neck and neck going into the final round of the RBC Canadian Open, but a closing 69 wasn't enough to keep them off. An has achieved a notable victory on the DP World Tour, having won the BMW PGA Championship, the premier competition on the Old World Circuit in 2015. Number 7. Graham DeLaet. How did he reach $10 million? In 2013 and 2014, when he achieved all 3 of his runner-up results and had 14 top 10 finishes, he made over half of his career earnings. Close calls. Adam Scott just missed being caught by a final round 65 at the Barclays at Liberty National. The Canadian also achieved consecutive T2 finishes in 2014 at the Farmers Insurance Open and Waste Management Phoenix Open, losing to Scott Stallings in the first by a stroke and Kevin Stadler by the same margin in the first. 3 runners up in a single shot. Ouch. Number 6. Rodgers Patrick. How did he reach $10 million? Since earning a spot on the PGA Tour in 2014 through qualifying, the former college All-American at the Stanford, where he tied Tiger Woods' record of 11 individual victories. He consistently appeared in the early rounds of the leaderboards. Although he has yet to win, his 50 top 25 results through the end of the 2025 fall season gradually helped him pass the 8-figure earnings threshold. With a T27 result at the 2022 Worldwide Technology Championship in the Mayakoba, he finally crossed the $10 million threshold. Rodgers lost to Rory McIlroy in a tie for second place in the 2050 Wells Fargo Championship with Webb Simpson, and he finished alone in second place at the 2017 John Deere Classic, one shot behind Bryson DeChambeau. But his actual close call occurred in 2018, when he lost to Charles Howell III at the RSM Classic on the second playoff hole. Howell, a native of Georgia who went at the Sea Island for the first time in more than 11 years, was the sentimental victor. Number 5. Brendon de Jonge. How did he reach $10 million? De Jonge exceeded $1 million every season between 2010 and 2015, twice crossing $2 million mark. From 2010 to 2016, he averaged a staggering 31 starts while playing frequently. Close calls, despite shooting 23 under par for the week, lost in a playoff to the Robert Streb at the 2015 McLeodry, and lost by 1 to the Ryan Moore in the 2012 Justin Timberlake Shriners Hospital for Children Open. 2010 Viking Classic leader after 36 holes. However, he completed 73 and 72. Number 4. Jeff Overton. How did he reach $10 million? Although he finished second once in 2007, Overton's career was made with his 2010 campaign, in which he finished second 3 times, third twice, and earned about $3.5 million. Only one other player in the top 20 shot in the 70s during the final round of the 2007 Wyndham Championship, so Overton is undoubtedly kicking himself for his final round 70. He fell short of the branded Snedeker by 2. In 2010, a final round score of a 71 put him 2 strokes behind Jason Day. Number 3. Briny Baird. How did he reach $10 million? Baird played golf on the PGA Tour 379 times during the course of a 15-year career, making 243 cuts, posting 31 top 10 finishes and 6 second-place finishes, including one in his final season of the 2014 before an injury ended his career. Close calls. The cat with a funkier hat had 6 second-place finishes, but none were as thrilling as the 2011 Price.com Open, where he and Bryce Mulder played a playoff for 6 extra holes before Mulder won it with a short birdie putt. However, Baird, who at the time was known for having the most money won without any victories, maintained perspective by telling CNN, "I would rather be the man who has won the most money without a victory than the guy who has won the least money. Only you can decide how horrible statistics will be." Number 2. Brian Davis. How did he reach $10 million? Davis averaged 30 starts from the 2006 to 2015 with an astounding 34 in the 2008. He received 5 seconds total, all of which came between 2007 and 2010. Never brought in $2 million in a season. Only one of the Davis's 2 second-place finishes was particularly close, but it stood out at the 2010 Verizon Heritage. The 2 players went back to the Harbour Town's renowned 18th hole for the playoff after Jim Furyk missed an 18-foot putt for birdie on the last hole of regulation to tie him. With his second shot, Davis missed the green to the left and found refuge among the reeds. Davis called in an official for ruling after hitting one of the reeds on his backswing, which was against the rules at the time. The official quickly determined that Davis had committed a 2-shot penalty for moving a loose obstruction in a hazard. Davis was praised for his class, but as a result, he holds the dubious distinction of having the highest earnings of any player without the PGA Tour victory. Number 1. Tommy Fleetwood. How did he reach $10 million? Fleetwood, a 5-time DP World Tour champion, has enjoyed success since joining the PGA Tour in 2017. The Englishman had 25 top 10 results in triple-one starts to the 2023 Players' Championship. good for an astounding 22.5 percentage. His 4 second-place finishes have included 2 major tournaments, and those triple one-star he has only missed 19 cuts. Close call. At the 2018 US Open at the Shinnecock Hill, made an incredible charge with a Sunday 63. But Brooks Koepka edged him out by 1 stroke with a closing 68. NBC analyst Paul Azinger famously said, "There's a lot of pressure, you know. You're trying to prove to everybody you got what it takes. And these guys know you can win all you want on that European tour, the international game, and all that, but you have to win on the PGA Tour." More recently, Fleetwood famously took a one-shot lead into the final round of the 2020 Honda Classic, but struggled down the stretch. Fleetwood would finish third, 2 spots behind the Sanjay M with a score of 1/71. This is it for today's video. Subscribe to our channel to learn more amazing facts. Thank you for watching.